Why not recording? There you go. Okay. Yep, that's what we're trying to do. That's right. Okay, so what am I going to do? What am I doing next? Which is 10. And then 5 times 3 is what? 15 plus 1 is 16. What do I do next, y'all? Add a 0. And we scratch that one out, right? So is 14, isn't it? 7 times 3 plus 1 is 22. It's starting to look to me just suspiciously like y'all actually knew how to do operations with decimals. You just didn't write them down, and so you got them wrong. That's kind of what I don't know why I did, because I was thinking too much. Yep, you're right. Good catch, sir. Thank you. So this should have been a 4, right? And then 22 right there. So what do I do now? Not 7. We already did the 7. Which is 16. 8 times 3 is 24 plus 1 is 25. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is still 0. 6 plus 4 plus 0 is 10. 1 plus 2 plus 2. Excuse me. 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 6 is what? 10. And then 1 plus 2 plus 5 is 8. And then 2. So my final answer is, oops. How many do I move over the decimal? We do move over 4. Where'd you get that number from? Absolutely. So our final answer is 2.8. How's that look? Easy peasy? Okay. Oh, yes, it is. Good catch.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What did you say? How did you get the number 4 to decimal?
Because this one is over 1, 2, 3, and that one is over 1, and 3 plus 1 is 4. So that's how we knew to move it over 4. Great. And it is negative. Because a positive times a negative is a negative. You're good. I forgot what I was doing too. One way to keep from making that mistake, we'll do one more example like this. We'll do a division 1 or 2, and then we'll move on to the lesson 2. A way to keep from making that mistake, let's do negative 1.9 times positive 2.7. That's all right, Bryn. We're glad you're here. All right, so what do we do? Stack it and multiply. What I was going to say is a way to help remember the negatives and forget what is, so you don't do what I did, and Garrett did, and probably a bunch of the rest of you did too. and forget what your sign needs to be is to go ahead and make a box for your answer and put whatever sign is supposed to be in it first. So this answer is going to be negative because we've got a negative times a positive, right? So we'll leave that space sitting there for our work. So 2.7 times 1.9. That one probably even makes Noah happy. Liv, are you saying bro what to me or to Noah? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Okay, so 9 times 7 is what? Nine times 7 is what? 63. 9 times 2 is what? 9 times 2 is what, kids? Good Lord. 18 plus 6.
24.
Thank you. Scratch it, add a 0. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 plus 0 is 3. 4 plus 7 is 11. So our final answer is 5.13. How does that sound to everybody? Did you get lost there at the speed round at the end? Or we got this? I need to make some tea. Okay. At least it's recorded. Oh, it reminds me, when this cuts out later, the recording will still just keep going. In fact, if you want to see what mean or silly things I say to you while you're absent, you'll have to go watch the video. Okay. But I'll remind you that when it comes. Any questions on this? On multiplying decimals, essentially? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. Let's do one with division. I'm abusive. When was I abusive? When? When did it happen? When did it happen? Never happened. He said it. Who said it? I don't know. 3.
Oh yeah, you did say it though.
When?
During class, when you do war problems, say I'm abusive.
I don't remember that, but it does seem possible. I'll take y'all's word for it. I did. Divided by. All right, what should I do with that dude? True. I need more specific than that. Which one goes in the house? Which one goes in the house?
12.25 goes in the house.
Thank you. 12.25. Is our answer going to be positive or negative?
It's gonna be negative. Am I wrong? 'Cause
You are not wrong.
for that.
I was trying to understand why those diagonals were happening, but I think I understand it. Tilly speaks. I don't know who Tilly is. Okay. 1.8. Now what do I do?
Move the decimals over.
Oh, move the decimals over. How many times am I going to move the decimals over?
Once.
3.
Just once, because all we need for this first part is for this one to not be a decimal, right?
Okay. Oh, so you gotta make a whole number. I did that.
You did know that. So what I'm telling y'all, I feel like y'all actually knew this stuff. You just didn't do it on the test. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, 1. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Nathan, for responding. Good job. We do. I don't know. Y'all don't make sense. 18 goes into 1 how many times? I agree. Anybody have any other ideas? 18 goes into 1 how many times?
0.
Goes into 12 how many times?
0.
Goes into 122 how many times?
Are you just silent? Or can I just not hear you?
7.
I am talking. I am speaking. Can you hear me now? Good thing it's being recorded, huh? Can you hear me now, Garrett?
Very true. Can you hear me?
All right, I'm going to keep on moving. We'll see if Garrett gets his computer gets its rear in gear. All right, so 7 times 8 is how many? 56. You don't have to be so excited about it. You can calm down. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 5 is what, 12? Looks like too much to me. Let's try 6. Unless I did something wrong. We all know that according to Britain, I don't believe anybody, not Britain, I don't believe anybody when it comes to Zoom meetings, apparently.
We get you, Nathan.
8 times 6 equals how many?
108.
8 times 6 is not 108.
Oh, that's the whole problem.
Okay, so I'm going to put a 6 right here and put 108 right here. What's 122 minus 108? 48? Is that what it is? Is that the answer? We're getting, no, 48 was an answer to this one. I got it.
It's 48?
No, it's not 48. I just saw Bryn's comment too late. That was the answer to my question earlier. 14 is what I got. Is that what y'all got?
Yes.
Bring down the 5.
That's not how that freaking works.
18 goes into 145 how many times?
Let's try 7.
We already got 7. It's 126, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's 8.
8 gives us 144.
That's 1.
What do we do with that decimal, y'all? This decimal right here. What do we do with that?
Sean, did I just not see something? Up there it says 12.25 right there. It looks like it's 122.5.
12.25 is what it's been, so I don't know.
Decimal in between the 6 and the 8.
Yeah, so we floated up, right? We want to go out to the hundredths place, right? That's our standing order. So we've got to add a 0 and bring it down. 18 goes into 10 0 times. Do another 0. What's 18 times 5? Anybody have that one ready for us? In 10 minutes, it's gonna kick you out Just join back with the same link, okay? My recording will still keep going. So, again, if you want us to hear all of my abusive language, tune into the video. Probably won't be abusive. What do you think? You'll have to find out. So I got 90.
That's what I said.
Oh, is it? I didn't hear you, but I'm sure that's true. So, well, that's fine. All we really care about is this one. Right? Because we got to know now, do we round up or do we stay the same? We round up. How do we know that we round up? Because it's 5. OMG. Fives are special. That's not really exactly why, but yes, I think I agree. He's trying to enjoy himself. He's trying to enjoy. Nathan, did you draw that beagle or is that somebody else? Okay, so I'm going to give you all a few homework problems like these. So you need to copy these down. I told you, Britton, you need to calm down. You're getting too excited. Number 1. 1 point. My graphics designer made it. That's funny. Not impossible, but funny. Times negative 2.1. Number 2. Is negative 3.8 times negative 17.17. Don't be rude, Noah. Number 3 is 36.1 divided by negative 2.75. And number 4 is going to be 0.18 divided by 3.25. Make sense? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. How much room do I have? Lots? Yes, I do. Good. Okay. Let's start lesson 2, shall we? Lesson 2 of unit 4.5. Is over multi-step equations.
Lesson 2.0.
Sure, that's fine if you prefer. Multi-step equations. Just like the rest of this unit, this is review. And so we're going to start straight with examples. Okay. Negative 8x The instructions for all of these are solve, by the way. Minus 2x plus 3 equals 4. So to solve for x, what should I do?
Underline the similar,
Common like terms?
like terms.
That sounds fine. So where are they?
8x, 2x, and 3 and 4.
Okay, now what?
You subtract 2 from 8 and add 3 and 4.
Okay, let's do those one at a time. So which of those two things do we want to do first?
So we can just like simplify it before we start.
That's probably a good idea. What should we do first?
8x plus 2x is
This number is not 8x. What is that number? Negative 8x. So negative 8x plus negative 2x is what?
Negative 10x.
Yes. And bring down everything we haven't touched, right?
Yes.
Now what should we do?
We should add 3 and 4.
I don't think so.
Oh, wait, just kidding.
What's wrong with that idea?
Because it 3 equals 4.
Yeah, because the equals in between, we can't just add them. So what do we got to do instead?
It stopped again. Second.
Are we going to...
Okay, it's working now.
Good. Okay, so what should we do now? Eventually, Nathan. What should I do now, y'all? There's got to be somebody in this Zoom meeting that remembers what the heck we're supposed to do with this. There is snow outside. That's true fact. What is our goal here, y'all? What are we trying to do? We're trying to get the crap off of x. That's right. Trying to get x by itself. So what stuff is what?
Or you do negative 10 divided by, or negative 10x divided by negative 10. Right?
That is one thing we could do. That's fine. Let's do it. If I divide that one, oops, I don't know why I wrote 18. If I do that divided by negative 10, what do I have to do now?
Divide on the other side.
Well, we have to divide every single thing by negative 10.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Okay.
Can we do 10? Can we do times negative 10 plus? We can get rid of that way too.
Get rid of what, sir?
Negative 10.
How is that negative 10 attached to that x, y'all?
Multiplication.
So what's the only way we can get rid of it?
Division.
Division. So what else could we get rid of first?
3.
Okay, the 3. How do we get rid of the 3?
By subtraction.
Subtraction. Okay, so if we're going to get rid of this by subtraction. Oh, I'm glad I'm back. Okay. So what am I supposed to do? Give me something real specific here. Oh. Abuse. He hurled abuse. Abuse. Pre-algebra. Ready to go. He's still hurling abuse with no humans here. I'm still recording, right? I think, hopefully. They're all sitting thinking, what's happening? Oh, there they came. They came back. Good. I'm back from outer space. Oh, wait. So, what I was screaming before we got rudely interrupted by the machine was, tell me specifically what I'm trying to do. Like, what do I have to do over here? I've got to subtract the 3. If I subtract 3 right here, then what do I have to do? What do I have to do next?
4.
Yeah, so I have to subtract 3 on the other side. It is. Now what?
Then we can do the divided thing with negative 10x.
Okay. So what am I dividing?
Negative 10x by negative 10.
Now what?
Cancels out everything but x.
I haven't finished that intermediate step yet. Cuz there's something I haven't done before I can keep on going.
Divide 1 by negative 10.
Yeah, I got to divide on this other side. So now x equals what? No, not negative 10. But negative 0.1 or just negative 1/10, right? Either way you want to write it. Questions about that problem?
No, sir.
Okay, number 2. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Negative 3 times 2x minus 1 equals 5x. What should I do now? Okay. More specific.
Combine like terms.
Where are the like terms?
The 2x and the 5x.
That's true, but I can't get to the 2x yet. Why not? Because of the parentheses. So I can't get in there to deal with it yet. So I got to do something else first. So what should I do? Distributive property sounds like a great idea. Now what?
Distribute it.
Yeah, I did that. And so now what am I going to write?
6 negative 6x minus 3.
Negative 6x minus 3 equals 5x. What should I do now, boys and girls? Okay, what do you mean?
Combine the 5, subtract the 5 and the 6.
What am I going to write down here in my... I've got it. Several of you were not doing your intermediate steps, and this is what I'm talking about. If you're not doing your intermediate steps, you need to start doing those, and you'll make less mistakes. I am 110% sure. So, I'm sorry you're having trouble, Bryn. I am recording it, so y'all can watch the recording later if it's going nutso for you. Somebody tell me very specifically what I'm going to do. Even if it's wrong, tell me something.
Add the 3.
Plus 3. Plus 3. Sounds fine. Negative 6x equals 5x plus 3. What should I do now?
Why did we not add the 5 and the 3?
Does the 3 have an x on it?
No.
No, so we can't combine them because they're not alike.
Could we divide 5x with 6? Well, get the 5 off the x.
Okay, get the 5 off the x. What do you mean? And how are we going to do it?
Divide the 5 and then divide it 6.
So if we divide 5, we've got to divide everything by 5, right?
Could we divide 6?
If we're trying to get these x's together, how could we do that, y'all?
By
Adding what?
them together.
What do you mean?
Add the 5 and the 6.
We've got to get one of them across the equals. How can we get one of them across the equals? How do we move this guy over there, y'all? Okay, let me ask it a different way. How could I make this go away? If I wanted to kill the 5x, how would I do it? Okay, divide by what? Okay, dividing by 5 would kill the 5, right? But not the whole thing. Okay, so if I divide by 5x, I've got to divide everything by 5x. So I still have 5x over here. So dividing's not going to fix it. So that's the same problem. I'm trying to move the 5x. That's what I'm trying to do. If I want to take 5x and I want to turn it into 0, what would I do, y'all?
Subtract it.
You would subtract it. So minus 5x, and if we do it on this side, we've got to do it on this other side too. So, what is negative 6x minus 5x?
Negative 11x.
Negative 11x. Garrett, are you back or are you not back? Who knows? Oh, he's literally not. He's tried disconnecting and reconnecting. Well, at least we're recording, huh? What's all that's left on the right side? 3. What's the last thing we're going to need to do, y'all?
Divide the 11.
Divide the what?
11.
I don't see an 11 there.
11x.
We don't want to get rid of the x.
Negative 11.
Negative 11. Okay. So I think we have happily, and I mean that totally seriously, discovered a place of confusion. So let's practice another one where we have to do that. That's a good thing. That's what we've been looking for the last 2 class days. Well, mostly today, because we didn't get very far last class. So number 3 example. Let's do 12x minus 3 equals 2x plus 4. So what could I do? When we're talking about combining like terms, we're really talking about on each side of the equals, which is not, so there aren't any like terms over here and there aren't any like terms over there. So that's not what we're looking for. Okay, so what should we do now? I can see at least 4 options. We could add 3 to both sides, sure. So when we add 3 to both sides, what's left on the left side? 12x. And what's on the right side?
2x plus 7.
So now what should we do? So if we're going to subtract it, we can't subtract just 2, right?
2x.
Minus 2x minus 2x. So what do we have on the left side? Welcome back, Garrett. Hopefully you can hear and see things.
10x.
Is everybody else actually here? Yes, I haven't heard anything from anybody but Steven and a little bit from Noah in a long time. I've said before, and I'll say again, the more you put in, the more you'll get out. This is a fact. What should we do now, y'all?
Divide the 10x.
Divide 10x. Are we trying to get the 10 by itself, or are we trying to move it around?
Should we actually subtract the 10?
Is the 10 added?
No. It's multiplied.
So how would we get rid of it?
By division.
By division. So what are we dividing, y'all?
10.
Sorry, Bryn. I don't know if you've heard me say it or not, but I am recording this, so you'll be able to you should be able to see the video after. Divide by 10. So somebody that's not Steven, tell me either out loud or in chat what the answer to this thing is. And if you say numbers, I'm going to give you a buttload of homework or something like it. Somebody tell me what the actual answer is. Or even if it's wrong, that'd be fine. As long as you think it's the answer. You can't see my screen. Oh, That might be my. Oh, have y'all not been able to see my screen this whole time?
I can see you.
I can see it.
Oh,
I can see it.
Is the answer 7/10?
it is 7/10. I don't know why you can't see my screen, Nathan. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see what time is it. Yeah, we're doing okay. Any questions on that problem?
No, sir.
Okay, let's do an example 4. So let's do 6x minus 18 equals -7 times 4x minus 12. So what should we do now?
Do the distributive property with the 7.
With the what?
With the 7 and the 4.
I don't see a 7 there.
-7.
-7. So what's going to happen on the left side?
It all stays the same.
So what's -7 times 4x?
28. -28x.
And then -7 times -12.
84.
What should we do now, y'all?
Subtract 6x from -28x.
So what's -28x minus 6x?
-34x.
What'd you say, Garrett? Nothing? Something?
Oh, I'm talking to myself. I didn't know it was unmuted.
Oh, you're good. What should we do now, y'all?
Subtract, add 18 to, no, subtract
Anybody can and should chime in here.
Should we do -84?
That sounds just fine. -84 minus 84. That cancels. So what do we end up with on the left side?
-102.
Negative, right?
Yeah, negative.
Now what, y'all?
Divide the 34.
I don't see a 34.
-34.
So what do we need to do with all of that? First of all, is it going to come out positive or negative?
Positive.
It's going to come out positive. All I heard you say was 3. What do you mean? 102 divided by 34. Yeah. So what are we going to try? 34 times what?
3.
Probably not going to be enough, but let's try it anyway. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus 1 is... Oh. Oh, yeah, because I can math. Ha, I was thinking of something else. Did I just make up something that actually worked out as a whole number? How did I do that? Some sort of weird magic. Did y'all get the same thing? I don't trust it. Bryn got the same thing. So it's at least 3 of us. How did I even do that? Magic teacher powers, I guess.
It makes sense.
Sure. So x equals 3. All right. Yeah, perfect. Perfect timing. I'm going to give you all some practice problems of these, and then we're going to be through. Let's put them on new layer. Kill that. So homework. This is homework number 5. Is that right? We already got 4 homework problems, right? Is that correct? Yeah. Homework. That's very strange. No, I didn't. Yes. Number 5 is going to be 3t minus 18 equals negative 6 plus 2t. Number 6 homework problem is negative 8 times the quantity 3x minus 1 equals 15. Seven is 2 times the quantity 3y plus 1 equals 2y minus 15. Yes, I can put the homework on Moodle. I'll put this whole notes page on Moodle, sir. That wouldn't be a problem at all. Number 8 is going to be 3 times the quantity, negative 5L plus 1 minus 2L equals... I was about to do something that y'all don't know how to do yet. So it came to my... Oh, not negative 3. Nope, negative 4 times 2 plus L minus 3L. I think that's sufficiently complicated enough for our last problem. Any questions on any of this stuff, ladies and gentlemen? Okay.
Keep it
That.
there so I can take a picture of it.
That's what I did.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
I will see y'all later.